Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, the MFNPRA Craftsman car series. I am your commentator, NASCAR Stub Ocean Guy, and we'll be giving you full coverage of tonight's race, the All-Star Open race. If you haven't watched the Talladega race, we now know that there are 20 drivers that have qualified in the big dance. But this is the All-Star Open challenge, where the 22 other cars that didn't qualify gets their penultimate chance to get in to the All-Star race. So without further ado, here is a look at the starting lineup. Your 22 drivers, and it is Stephen Ellis that's going to lead them to the green flag here at Daytona. The All-Star Open is green. "22 drivers in this race, 3 qualification spots. You can do the maths. Into turn 3 and turn 4 now. It's going to be Nick Knotts in the 25 that will lead lap 1. Jake Cole will now go into second. And there's the Viper, the 77 of David Culpepper. Oh, Nick Knotts nearly turned underneath the Zero car, but gave the Zero the respect and the room so the Zero car can take the lead. They're 3 wide at the midfield there. Let's have a look at the spectator view there, side by side there for the lead. Knotts in the 25, Cole in the Zero. As they're heading into turn 3, 3 wide there for second. CJ Sorensen now takes over third position away from Culpepper. We'll give Jake Cole the second lap in the race to start lap 3. Maybe not for long. Here comes the 12 of Sorensen. Oh, look at that sun there, just shining lightly on that camera there. Let's get more closer in on the action. The action-fueled racing that's about to happen in the All-Star Open race. It's still Jake Cole that leads, CJ Sorensen in second. A battle for third, Corey Long versus Nick Knotts for the last qualification spot. There's the 7 of Kevin Goen. And as they're coming on to the front stretch into the tri-oval, and again, as you can see, 22 cars there separated by about a second and a half. 4 cars single file. A Pontiac leads ahead of 3 Dodgers, and then it's a Ford, and then it's Wes McCall in the 1 car. Let's actually talk about Jake Cole. He started off the season very, very well, got into the top 10 in points, but then the last few races has been a bit of a disappointment for Jake Cole. He's now slipped to 35th, I do believe, in the points, 36th, 37th, and he was in the top 10 about 4 races ago. So his confidence is down, but this race will give him the world of good here if he can actually qualify, as CJ Sorensen now leads. Probably not for long. Here comes Kevin Goen. No, Sorensen will hold Goen off. And there's Wes McCall in the 1. He's bringing Nick Knotts and Brendan Wilcox in the 0-2. Some of these guys really do need a great need to finish in the top 3, and we're gonna be seeing some really aggressive driving hopefully in the last few laps of the race. But CJ Sorensen still is your leader. Wes McCall now moves up into 2nd, and I think that is Nick Knotts that's now into 3rd position. He might surrender. Well, Wes McCall has surrendered 2nd position and gave it to Nick Knotts instead, and Brendan Wilcox is looking there as well. Wilcox currently 41st in the points. He wants to qualify in that green, black and yellow 0-2 car. Sorensen has gave up the lead and has given it to Knotts. Knotts, who started 3rd in this race, is looking very good now. Here comes Brendan Wilcox. Is he going to go to the inside, or is the 25 going to hold him off? No, he's not. The 0-2 looks to the inside. There's Brian LaFleur Jr. He's moving up in the points as the 23. And look at the Aaron's car there, the Aaron's Dream Machine car, the 83 driven by Seth Williams is also up there. We'll give Wilcox the lead. We're on lap 7 out of 16. 2x2x2, this is great racing here. This is particularly coming like the same as what happened at Talladega. The cars were very well behaved, no wrecks, and looks like it's what's happening today. But when it comes to the All-Star race, we've actually figured out what the prize will be. The prize will be a check for $1 million. So you get to see some wrecking racing in the All-Star race, especially winning for $1 million. Wilcox has lost the lead and has given it to Brian LaFleur Jr. who will lead at the halfway point. And he's probably lost it again. Here, no, he hasn't. He goes to the inside, shuts the door in Seth Williams' face. And there's Robert Ban in the Pontiac 04. And behind Ban is the 31 of Mike Smallwood as well. Smallwood has been doing okay, but a 41st place in the Talladega has dented his confidence a bit after some decent finishes in Phoenix and Texas. You may recall Mike Smallwood at Phoenix was running in the top 10 before he got hit by Ospina, I may believe it was, and lost him several positions, but he did overall finish in a very creditable 16th place. And then he finished 21st in Texas, but he got involved in that frightening looking accident between Colin Crockley. Just to let you know that the 99 car driven by TJ Mooreshead, this will be his final race in that 99 car. He will be the 48's crew chief, Martin Sakala's crew chief, as them two do get on very, very well. The 99 will be replaced by Bubba Fitzpatrick. TJ Mooreshead showing now in 21st. The last lap comes across the start-finish line in 17th, so he's gained a couple of positions. Stefan Papies is still looking there in last position, and there's Kokamasi at last. And look at Brian LaFleur Jr. up on the high side. He's got no friends to help him. Looks like that is Seth Williams to the point. Yes, it is. Seth Williams is the race leader. Robert Ban in second and Andrew Baranda in third, but not for long. Here comes Matthew Johnson to the inside. Johnson is one of the highest placed drivers that is in this race. 13th in points, but he didn't get a top 10, he didn't get a pole position, he didn't win a race, and he didn't finish in the top 10 in points. So therefore, if you don't require any of them 3 achievements, then you're not in the All-Star race.